Come on, man. I'm recording this as a couple episodes of season 2 of Mad Men are coming out. And so I'm getting comments and stuff, and people talking about different actors and different little nuances hadn't picked up on, and connections and themes and shit like that. And I think that I kind of honed in on one of the many things I love about a reaction channel is that when you have a reaction channel, what you kind of do is you're kind of crowdsourcing episodes of TV. So you know how, like, if you crowdsource funding for a movie, you're getting $5 here, $1 here, $10 here, or whatever, getting little pieces from a vast number of people. That's kind of what we're doing here. We're getting little pieces of information. If we put it all together, we can actually have a book on a show. Each person contributing a page or a paragraph or a sentence or a chapter. Some people contribute more than others, but like the culmination of everybody is almost like a living Wikipedia, if you will. It's like, yeah, I heard this, and I saw this interview, and this is something I noticed that other people didn't notice, and this is something I thought that nobody else thought. We're literally crowdsourcing thoughts and feelings and facts and trivia about TV shows. Fucking love it. What I used to do back before reaction channels were a thing, at least that I was aware of, was I'd watch an episode of TV. I remember doing this with House specifically. Then I'd go, there was a TV.com, and they would have entries for like various episodes of various TV shows. They'd have to be popular shows, though. If it was a niche show, you were fucked. But if it's a popular show like House, they would have an entry for the episode. Here's the pieces of trivia. And here's the allusions that you didn't realize. They were alluding to this when they said this. And, sometimes I would know it, where, like, if you mentioned Peyton Manning, sometimes I wouldn't if he was mentioning some obscure fucking scientist from 200 years ago. And so I need this. I love this kind of shit of getting trivia and thoughts and, different things I didn't notice and piecing shit together. And then they kind of dried up. There was like TV.com was almost like a Wikipedia, and there was people who participated in the website would contribute. And it just kind of dried up, like, I don't know what happened to it. Maybe they weren't getting enough advertising. They stopped promoting it. I'm not sure what happened. But it just stopped. Like, people stopped contributing. Then TV Tropes kind of replaced that for me. But TV Tropes has its holes too. Like, there's the popular shows, something like Game of Thrones, you're good. But if it's something more niche, maybe like Mad Men, which is much less popular, still popular, but much less, I finished Fargo recently. I looked at Fargo, and they will only cover the first 3 seasons on TV Tropes. So, fortunately, I have people contributing over on Patreon their thoughts on season 4 of Fargo, since that's the only place I'm going to be able to find anything, So I just love this about reaction shows. I just wanted to mention that real quick. We're crowdsourcing information and trivia. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and get into this shit. This is episode 2 of season 3, Love Among the Ruins. Well, that could cover a lot of different people on this fucking show. A lot of different people. Holy shit, I just saw Marty Noxon as part of this. Of Buffy the Vampire Slayer fame. She cut her teeth on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's really good with the character stuff. Bye, bye, bye. It stinks. Yeah, no thank you. Good God. Is it bad, or is it just from a different era? I don't know. I just know, do not want.
It's called Patio, and it's a dieter's kind of Pepsi to help
I've never heard of that
reduce.
Shit.
It's Pepsi.
I've heard of Tab. I never heard of Patio.
You like this, but it's not for you. I'm the one who's designed Patio.
You're not fat anymore.
Checkmate. Thank you. Jesus.
Pick it up.
Yeah, don't be lazy. Pick that shit up. Boy, if I tried to drag a chair across the kitchen, I don't want to keep talking about my childhood, but goddamn, that would have never flown, man.
No, those stores smell bad.
Shut up,
Bobby. You're going to Terrytown, and you're going to stare at some antique chair for so long, the buttons are going to seem interesting. And then we'll get a Carvel.
They don't look pleased.
We should have torn the damn thing down during the newspaper strike. No one would have noticed.
Yeah, that's a ticket. Radio don't exist these days.
Look at the landscape.
Oh, wait.
Save pens.
I guess people don't get their news from the radio. So.
Stop fascism.
Always popular.
How to Kill a City. Architects' inhumanity.
Now we're going after architects.
Surpasses understanding.
It's starting to piss me off.
The new design.
She's trying to sell papers, doing what they always do. making people
These
miserable.
kids these
My
days with their
great-great-grandfather,
newspapers.
Silas Dykeman, would have turned his boat around if he had known that the city would one day be filled with crybabies.
He's the biggest crybaby in the fucking show. What a hypocrite.
Because the Romans tore theirs all down.
Goddamn
They
right.
took apart the Colosseum to build their outhouses.
This is the Colosseum. Have you seen the plans?
In the New York Times.
Do you have a problem, buddy?
He's looking for an angle.
Well, I got a mailbox full of death threats from beatniks
Oh,
like him
goddamn.
who'd rather live in a teepee. This is the greatest city in the world. If you don't like it, leave.
Dude, I was just looking for an angle.
Well,
We'll let you know.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what they're going to let him know.
I'm going to have to talk to Don about this.
Well, you go talk to Don, asshole.
Don't do that.
Oh, shit.
Now they'll trust me more when I help them.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
Do you, motherfucker? Boy, he's so... I've never seen a face more punchable than that motherfucker.
I just heard from London. We've been sacked by Campbell Soup Great Britain. I don't want to have to walk down here every time we lose an account. This is an advertising agency. I'll wear out the carpet.
He's such... He's such a Cooper.
I don't usually set meetings, I attend them.
Well, if this is where we wanted to end up, we all did everything.
Ever get 3 sheets to the wind and try that thing on?
Yeah, they have no respect for you, dude.
Princess Grace just swallowed a basketball.
How are you,
Get your
Roger?
lips off her, asshole.
It's not hard
I remember
to adjust to
season 1.
happiness.
Well, this is awkward.
Good night, Mrs. Harris.
Damn. Talk about fucking cold shoulder.
I don't know if the ladies want to talk
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, shit.
No, of course not.
That's how you shut that shit down.
It was just the cherry on top of my sandwich.
She really is in a mood. Jesus Christ.
Yes, I can blame her. She came into his life. He suddenly takes ill and she abandons him.
Seemed like she has shit under control, man. I imagine she spent a lot of time taking care of him.
Those girls are a nightmare.
I'll leave by Saturday at the latest.
Why did you even bother asking?
I didn't ask, motherfucker. I was telling you. He doesn't lose gracefully. Man, I don't want to know what their liquor bill is here at this place. Because, goddamn, they got liquor bottles all over the fucking place.
If it isn't Fall Bride.
Oh, really? Damn.
Where's-
Boy, she got nothing for him.
Would anyone like anything? Coffee or,
It's 10:30.
People don't drink coffee at 10:30? I know what she meant. I'm being snippy.
Do you want me to say it? Do I have to say it?
Say what, exactly?
Yeah, come on.
Suggested to Margaret.
Are you worried about an odd number? Because I'll get your mother a date.
I have a date.
Who?
Meow.
The least she can do is not come to mine.
Oh, shit.
Not come.
She's young enough to be my sister. How does it look?
It looks like Dad stepped up, man. That's what it looks like.
Thank God.
Yeah.
November 23rd. I'll tell Jane.
Boom. Goes the dynamite, bitch. Look, man. I don't like Roger. At all. Like, him trying to kiss Betty just reminded me he was a sleazebag in season 1. I don't fucking like him. But, in this case, they're just being ages. Fuck them. You don't want... You love your father, you don't want to be happy. I hear it. I see how it is.
Mr. Price is here to see you.
Dumbass. Those are the little moments that just set this show
Your wife
apart.
is charming.
I didn't ask, motherfucker.
Edgar Raffet, vice president of Madison Square Garden, and he's irate.
What does it want?
Your minions suck.
Wild Indians.
Yeah, gee, I can't imagine why they didn't want this. Why Don didn't want this.
Cold roast chicken or I have cold cuts?
Cold roast chicken. Damn, were you born in a fucking barn?
I even got Gloria chicken parmesan.
Well, great. We'll mail it to her.
Dumbass.
She's in Boca Raton. She's not coming back.
Nice try, little old man.
How was the drive, Daddy?
In the Lincoln?
You should take your cumulative.
I mean, he seems better than last time.
Have a seat, and I'll let Mr. Price know that you're here.
I see you working that shit. And I see them checking her out.
I made my bed, I should lie in it, right?
Yeah, on top of Jane.
Your words, not mine.
Yeah.
I blame Mona. All of a sudden, I could give two craps about that wedding. All I want to do is win.
Yeah. Nice. You know, Roger looks just like my uncle. There's maybe one reason I don't like him.
I only have a minute.
Oh,
Edgar,
shit.
please. Eat our sweetmeats. Drink our wine.
Eat our sweetmeats? Sir!
One of our copywriters took a yet a Walenda-sized misstep. The girl, the tightrope walker. They got her off the
Dude.
sidewalk with a hose last week.
Never explained it. Never.
You're supposed to tell me.
Well, I've done all I can. Done.
God damn, man. He gives up fast.
Why do you people insist on making us sound like guilty?
Your
Give
concern
it so
over
it's
public
about your
opinion
feelings.
shows a guilty conscience. And let's also say that change is neither good or bad. It simply is. It can be
Work
greeted
this
with
shit.
terror or joy. If you don't like what is being said, change the conversation.
Exactly. He's on this shit. Yeah, that's right. You got more than a minute, motherfucker. Look at the menu. That's
What
what I
is that
thought.
conversation?
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
I was in California.
He is working this shit.
Everything is new.
If I were to come to you, I don't want that kid on my account.
he fucking
communist,
hates that
the radical.
motherfucker.
I will handle it personally.
I'll kick his ass. Neil Gaiman made a comment one time. Yeah, I don't remember the exact words, but essentially it was he couldn't understand how Americans can think something that is like a 200 years old. Could think of it as a monument, you know, a historical place. Because in fucking London, they got buildings 800-900 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's like, goddamn, man. You got shit 500 years old before they ever consider it like antique or some kind of fucking, you know, historical place, right? You got to be at least a bare minimum 500 years old. Over here, we be talking about, 100 years old, this is old. 200 years old is old, you know. Man, Europe's got some old-ass fucking places. So, one of the reasons, besides the fact the country's only, you know, a little over 200 years old, I guess 250 now. One of the other reasons besides that is we be tearing shit down all this fucking time over here in America, man. We ain't trying to keep nothing longer than 50 years. It's got to go. Like he said, fucking the city of Rome ain't got nothing old in it. Because they tore that shit down to make outhouses. That's just the way it is, man. Americans about talking about, man, fuck old shit. We want new shit.